Welcome back to Lone Star Ranch Homestead. This is Mama Bear. Going to give you a little garden tour. Now, don't mind the mess. It's been a lot of work, and we got a little shade area here and some chairs. Of course, our tiller and stuff. I was going to show you a little view of the garden. It's not as nice as it usually is, but I've got some vines coming down through here. I've got, ooh, there was a snake. Did you guys see that? I think it was just a black snake, but that's kind of scary. Hopefully we don't run into him over here. You'll see me run. It's either a blue racer or a black snake. Did you see the tail end of that in that video? Back it up and see if you see it down right here at the end by these vines. Alrighty. I'll get on by here without getting me. I've got all kinds of vines through here, some squash. We put down the white cardboard this year. I really don't know how we'll like that. I hope we do. It kind of holds the moisture in, and we'd done so much. I bet we weeded this thing 3 or 4 times and tilled it, saying that we was going to get it done. And just, I'm telling you, it's just been too busy around here. Here's my elderberry bushes. As you can see, got some right here that are green, and if you can see my elderberry bush up there, it's got some that's already ready to pick. Now this right here, you see here, this little vine, that's a cucumber that's coming up from this one. So I got some baby cucumbers. This is looking pretty rough, but it's still making some, so I've succession planted. Them are really good. They're Japanese cucumbers. The blight or some kind of little bug has hit my garden. A rust thing or something, I don't know. Here's my peppers. I got cayenne. They're a natural dewormer for the chickens. And this is burgundy red ochre here. All through there. I can't see my screen because it's blacked out here, so I hope I'm getting it in there. Here is some peppers. A couple of my peppers here, as you see, are missing. It broke, well, you can see where it broke over there and there. 2 of them. They got too hot, top heavy. Should have already had cages around them. I tell you, we just stay so busy. Paul works all the time, and it's me, so. This is the jumbo peppers, like stuffing peppers. And I'm watching for that snake. He won't scare. See how these leaves, they got like that rust looking on them. They're not looking the best. That's my regular tam jalapenos. Hopefully you can see those right there. They're loaded with jalapenos. They just got that rust on them. We did spray them with some neem oil. And we have fertilized with some fish emulsion. We're trying the cardboard this year. We have done hay, straw in the past. Hay and straw. And we have done mulch. These tomatoes here, I've picked the diseased off and put in this, and I'm going to take it and burn it. I don't want it sitting out here. But then you can see where I've got to get the rest off of those down there. I think it'll maybe save them, hopefully. It might not. Might have already lost them, I don't know. I have apple gourds, egg gourds, birdhouse gourds, bushel gourds, dipper gourds, cane gourds. You name it, I've got it. It might make us dizzy. Turn around there. Hey, there's my view there too. That's the Billy Goat Hill. That's not our prettiest view by far. The corner we're always in video is not the pretty part of our farm, but that's the part of the homestead that the goats keep ate down because it's kind of dangerous to bush hogs. I need to do some more succession planting here, and I've got my marigolds. I always have those in my garden every year. You can see my shadow. Not the right sun for this, but step over here. Whenever I planted these are the, got some weeding to do over here too, guys. Don't judge. Just me. These are sunflowers. They're going to be teddy bear sunflowers, and they are like the, oh, pink and purple teddy bear sunflowers. And look how big these are. Some of them are kind of stunted for growth, so I'm going to fertilize them again. And some of them I transferred because they were too close to the others. Some that come up and I didn't want to lose them. I thought I'd transfer them. I've never had luck transferring something like that. But see that black drip hose there? I kept it running on them, and sure enough, every one of them took. We were proud. I'm going to show you some of these. These are the elderberries that are ready. And of course you see some green up there. It's loaded. We had to sacrifice quite a few of those for, here's a yellow one too. And then I got 3 figs back here. It's so shaded here. I don't know if you can see them either. And they've got figs on them. And then I've got a couple more of those here. I've got some golden zucchini squash over there going. Boy, that blight or whatever hit that. I don't know if I can save them tomatoes or not. But we're sure trying. We still got a bunch of these, some mixed radishes, different kinds that I planted. And I always put these flowers throughout the row to help with bugs. I picked most of these, so there ain't too many of them. There's something that one got pretty big there. Look at that one. I missed that one. Thought I'd been getting them as I was ready. I've got a few more here. But those are about gone. But I'm on succession plan and all that, so that'll help. Here's a view from the gate. We have a gate up here because, I have work lights. It's been so hot. Yeah, got 2 work lights on the garden, and you work there after dark on stuff and kind of beat the heat. Hopefully you can see the pears on the tree. This is a pineapple pear. Same thing, it's some kind of rust stuff's hit its leaves too. Gotta get it sprayed as well. Then this one here, that's a pineapple pear too. See the pears. Yummo. They're good. Very good. We got these trees at Inman Feed a few years ago, the pineapple pears. I was telling you I succession planted. This is in a little raised pot. And this is some bushy green beans. Not green beans. Bushy cucumbers. And then the next one over there has Armenians in it. That's my zinnias. They've seen better days. This is my baby chicks I've been raising, and they're like little dogs that will follow you around everywhere. I have to keep them out of the garden. This is my Denver half-long carrots. They say they're hard to seed, get to germinate, but I've got some coming up. I just got to thin them out now. That's some of my succession planting. Got a barrel of strawberries there. Got 2 raised beds of sweet potatoes. 2 of the blueberries. These are 5 species, yard-long beans, green beans. Well, they won't be green, they're different colors. I'm excited. That's my first time growing those. These are my jade green beans. Yes, they look rough, but I have harvested a lot off them. I need to water them again. The turkey, hen turkey, got in it and decided she was going to nest in it, so she smashed about half of them. But I've still probably got a bushel off of this jade green bean. Needs watered right now, but I highly recommend jade green beans. I think those, oh, looky there. One of the chickens got in here. Little stinker. We got to finish putting a fence around this. It was smart enough to figure out how to go around. That's one of the new ones, and that's a F2 olive egger. See that water hose? We got to get a hydrant down here, but we're working on this area. We told you we was working on this raised garden area, and it's pretty much a mess right now, but we're getting there. We've got a couple of tubs of strawberries. This one's right in the struggle bus because it's not getting enough sun, so we're going to move them. Pull some weeds, but these need watered. But we got several strawberry beds going. There's that F2 olive egger. They lay different color eggs. Well, they've bred up chickens, and they're all different kinds of chickens. When they come, I thought one chicken maybe laid different color eggs, but I'm thinking they bred up a mix of chickens that will give you all different color eggs throughout the year. So I don't know, I ain't quite figured that one out, but that's what he is. That's our first one of those. And we probably have about 24 of them. This one, cucumber, had Market More and Tasty Greens and straight 8 down here, but they've seen their better days. That's why I'm succession planting. Look up here. This is just nature, but these are poke salad berries. I hope you can see them. I'll get over here where I got a little more. But anyhow. And then a mimosa tree. Here's kind of a view from this end. Like I said, we have 2 of the troughs filled with strawberries and 3 barrels filled with strawberries. We've moved this old table down here. Going to get it painted up. Hung some hummingbird feeders, but they're not coming to it yet. I'm going to put some more in there. Sometimes it takes a little bit. This is a new area for them. And down there's our garden where we just came from. We're going to open that up right there in between so that it's all one big garden. We expanded our garden last year, and it's the size of a double wide trailer. And I'd say this raised garden is too. Got a lot of work to do down here, but me and Paul sit down here and enjoy it. And we also have our stuff we've succession planted. We get to enjoy our flowers, and we're going to put gravel down on all that there and put the stuff on around the raised garden bed. Finish fencing it in, and then it'll all be one area with a little entrance in the center there. And there's my elderberry bushes. I decided not to hang any bird feeders down here because I don't want the birds eating my garden, but you get the idea. This is a volunteer plant, and I'm sure it's a watermelon. It's getting bigger. There's only one on it. I'm excited. I need to water it, but this is a volunteer of birdhouse gourds, and it's got hundreds of little birdhouse gourds on it. Everything needs water. Look, poor vines and everything. Look at them. They're following me around like little babies. They're like, we are babies, Mom. Now, we hatched these. We bought the F2 olive eggers from Cackle Hatchery. And we bought these little speckled Sussex from Cackle Hatchery. Some salvia, dahlias. Some more salvia. They're all riding the struggle bus. Mandevilla, I have 2 of those. And then you can see my banana trees there. And Rocky's banana trees. He got his start from our banana trees. Josh had gave me those one year as a Mother's Day gift because I'd wanted some. Anyhow, this is the pretty side of the homestead, which it's grown up to. Ain't enough time for all the mowing, weed eating, gardening, house, laundry, everything else. I'm one person. But anyhow, we try. But this is our best side, best view. But anyhow, the grass is kind of dying out there, and it needs bush hogged as well. So that poor tree over there, I don't know if you can see it because my screen is black, but them peaches have broke the tree down. Well, thanks for following us on here. If you would, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free, Lone Star Ranch Homestead. We'd appreciate you following our journey and joining our family, and we hope you have a blessed week here. God bless.